A quiet, gloomy morning outside the Vancouver home of Meng Wanzhou, the chief financial officer of telecom giant Huawei. Gone are the legions of media that were camped here a week ago. Meng has been ordered to stay near this house while she awaits proceedings to extradite her to the US. But the reverberations of the arrest can be felt far beyond this quiet neighborhood. Canada says it simply abided by the rule of law when it arrested Meng, but it would appear the country now finds itself caught in the middle.
Canada-Chinese relations have obviously taken a couple of steps back. It's a big problem for Canada. It's basically a lose-lose situation for Canada. Nothing good is coming out of this, and I don't think that anything good can come out of it.
Canadian agents detain Meng at the request of Washington, which claims Huawei used Hong Kong-based Skycom Tech as a shell company to dodge US sanctions on Iran. 2 Canadian citizens have since been detained in China. Authorities there say they are being held on suspicion of engaging in activities that endanger national security. It would appear that the arrest of Meng Wanzhou could have a number of potential far-reaching repercussions. Canada and China had been working towards the completion of a free trade agreement, but experts feel that in the current climate, such a deal is increasingly unlikely. The prospect of a free trade deal with China is seen as particularly attractive for Canada, given its period of difficult negotiations with the US, the country's largest trading partner. Of more immediate concern, Canada's Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association says Chinese automakers are putting plans to expand production into Canada on pause. This as Canadian officials put a temporary halt to tourism advertisements in China.
For Canada, the United States is by far the most important market. That said, the Canada-China relationship has been growing very rapidly to being the second most important trading partner for Canada and increasingly important. And for British Columbia, the province that I'm in, China is actually slightly more important than the United States. And people are nervous, quite rightly. So yes, of course, businesses will be holding off on those investments in both directions. And that's certainly a negative, I think, for both economies.
The fallout following the arrest being felt far and wide.